welcome. This is Mrs. M, and if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can receive all the information on what you need to do to build your cleaning business to six figures and beyond. I'm going to speak today. I actually had a student that had a question about her contract. She actually had a contract where she put in a cleaning contract with a customer where she actually had it where they're supposed to pay within net 30. And now she has found herself where it is actually 5 days into the new month and she still hasn't gotten paid. So I want to speak a little bit about your contracts. Really, really important. So there's several things you need to make sure you have. And this is if you're looking to get to six figures and beyond, getting paid on time is paramount. Now, depending on what you choose to put in your contract, I'm going to give you a couple of things that I would recommend, highly recommend. One, of course, what the time you're going to start, which is your commencement date, when you're going to start the services, how long it's supposed to be, whether it's month to month or if it's a 5-year contract or 3, put the time frame in there. Then, of course, you want to put in a clause that says they're not allowed to hire any of your employees. Very important. You do not want your employees or subcontractors competing with you, which can happen quite often. The next thing you want to make sure is you put a time frame where they're considered past due. And that could be 5 days from the time frame that the billing cycle ends, or it could be 10 days. That's up to you. I not recommend you go more than 15 days continuing to work without getting paid. Now, you may have a 3-day after the third day. Let's say it was due October 1st, and then on October the 3rd, you have an amount that they're assessed if they haven't paid. So it could be $10, $15 or a percentage. After that 3rd of October, you then want to have them on a time frame where you put what I call the contract on pause. That means you haven't canceled it, but it also means you're no longer going to service that account until they have brought their arrears up and have paid you and are on time with their payment. So make sure you put that in your contract. Something about if they have not paid, there's a certain amount of money, you may pause the contract, and then after a certain amount of time, you would have to cancel the contract. Now, you must follow through with that. Do not put that in as a threat because it'll lose your credibility. So you have to be willing to assess. And of course, it's a risk. If you cancel the contract, you don't get the money. If you put them on pause, they may not pay. But what you don't want to do is go into it 30, 40 days later, which I've known individuals to do that are entrepreneurs or cleaning companies. And next thing you know, they're 60 days in and they don't want to stop doing the service because they're too far in. Not a good look at all. So really make sure you pay attention to that as well. The other thing you want to put in your contract is a cure notice. What is required if they find something wrong? So you may say, give us 3 days to cure the problem or 7 days to cure the problem, and then everything goes according to the contract if we do cure the problem. Put in a time frame that they have to contact you. Also put in an email address or some type of notification that they may give you. The last thing you want is them giving you some notification via your employees or something. So have an official uh, email that you have that they're going to give you notification. Now, it would be really great if you have a website or some type of communication where they can contact you and there's a mean where they can log in. They actually have a login code or login username, and you can actually keep up with your customers this way. I would definitely recommend that. But if you don't, you're just getting started, then just use a simple email that is addressed specifically for any complaints or compliments that your customers would have. Also, make sure you put in there something to the effect that if you do have to take them to small claims court, that they would be responsible for paying reasonable court and attorney fees if necessary. But make sure you put all of that into your contract immediately and give it to any potential. These are just recommendations. I am not giving you legal advice. So this is a disclaimer. I'm just giving you recommendations on what we made sure we had in our contract, and these are just recommendations for you to follow. Like I said, this is a disclaimer. I am not giving you legal advice, just recommendations on things you might want to make sure you include in your contract. And if you're in one of those states where you're able to renew without having to send notification. That's a great clause to put in automatically as well, that you renew the contract within 30 days automatically. That it's renewed within, this amount of time automatically. If they do not send you a notice to no longer provide them janitorial services, it automatically renews for a new year. That's something neat that you can put in. But you would have to just look at your state, because I know in the state of Florida, you cannot do that. You have to notify them that you're going to renew it, and then you renew it, but you have to notify them. No longer can you just slide it in. So if you're interested in so much more with all about contracts and customer attraction and acquisition, how to get the customers and retain them, then make sure you sign up for my masterclass. It is 10 times more customers, 10 times more cleaning customers. That is the masterclass, 10 times more cleaning customers. So if you would love to know how you can get 10 times more cleaning customers in 30 days, then register below. Click to first subscribe to the channel, and then make sure you register below, so that way you can get information in this masterclass on what you need to do and implement immediately with 10 times more cleaning customers in 30 days masterclass. Look forward to seeing you there. Live masterclass. Love the interaction, love energy. So make sure you bring your A game and you're ready to ask a lot of questions. We will have a Q&A session where I answer all your questions after the presentation. So look at about 80 minutes, set that time aside, join. It's almost the end of the year. You want to make sure that you stay on top of this. Do not let this six-figure cleaning business go by. It is something you absolutely can obtain. Absolutely. And more than just six figures. So put your sights on that, get your vision, line up in your vision, and make it happen. Until next time, be safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.